Hello everybody, Super Tim 101 here, and welcome back to my series on the Hatchetmen. And today we're going to be going over the Hatchetman 5S. And the Hatchetman 5S is my favorite Hatchetman. I think it is probably the best that I have done with. And I guess it just fits my playstyle, or just, I don't know. I've had good luck with it, perhaps, and I really, really like it. I like the payload that I can take, and I like this particular build pretty well. Just a note, go back and watch my Hatchetman build review, or sorry, mech pack review. And I do want to reiterate that I think it is a good value. You also get a bunch of stuff now that you didn't get if you pre-ordered earlier. That includes a platinum variant of the mech, and I believe the platinum skin for all of your Hatchetmen, and some more goodies, including a warhorn. So now is a good time to get the Hatchetman mech pack if you haven't gotten it already. So this is the 5S. Let's jump into the build and see what we're running. First, we're going to look at the quirks. We've got an LB spread minus 20%, ballistic cooldown minus 15%, ballistic velocity plus 30%, and range plus 10%. It has just got some really, really epic quirks here, man. And I think that's why I like it so much. It works for what I want it to do. So I went with the LB10X in the right shoulder here with 3 tons of ammo, and then the rest small lasers. So 7 small lasers total, which does not get any ghost heat. You'll notice there's no ghost heat marker up here. So 7 small lasers, and plus since they get a bonus to range, they're actually not super. Let's see, here in optimal ranges with skills, you get 200 optimum range. So it's actually not bad for the range on the small lasers. And I also run the 2 jump jets in the center torso as well to give you some mobility. It's got the big survivability quirks. So for a 45-ton mech, 83 armor in your center torso plus 68 in your side is pretty good. But I like it because you can take sort of distance shots with your LB10. You're not going to be doing focus damage on a component, but it's going to blink people from fairly far away. You've got kind of optimum range of well over 600 meters. So you can plink people with that LB10, and once they get up close, your small lasers really can carve off things and get into components to have your LB10 start doing some crits. So it's a really, really fun mech. I feel like it's just really solid. I do run the light 245, which gives it a pretty decent speed of 94.8 kph. And yeah, so it's a really solid mech. I highly recommend it. It's my favorite out of the Hatchetmen so far. It kind of feels like a better version of the Tin Man, honestly, because the Tin Man has those SRMs, but SRMs have a max range, and if you're shooting out of range, you're not going to hit anything. Whereas the small lasers, you can still kind of scrape people's paint jobs with it, even at max range, and still get some damage in. So that is the build. Let's jump into the skills and see what we're running there. Jump to firepower here. The laser duration, not a whole lot into heat generation because it's not super hot. The LB10 is pretty cool, and then the small lasers just don't generate a ton of heat. So it's kind of a dump stat for the heat gen, which is nice. And then the magazine capacity as well as LB spread, because the LB is really important. Of course, range, and then cooldown. Not having to run a bunch of heat gen allows you to run the full cooldown tree, which means you can fire a lot, which is really good. Of course, the full armor hardening and skeletal density. I did go full speed tweak, so that 95 kph almost is with the speed tweak, but it gives you some more mobility. Full cool run. A cool run is useful for dissipating heat, and so this, if you would rather have heat gen here, you could put up the cool run and go heat gen. It might be more your style. 1 seismic sensor, 3 radar deprivation, and 1 in the consumable slot for a UAV and a cool shot. So that is the build. It is, again, my favorite Hatchetman so far. Let's jump into a game, and I hope you enjoy.
Well, Tim, you are the senior leader here. You lead the way.
All right. Well, I'm Brawly, so I'm going to go into the middle.
Okay.
Are you Brawly? Yeah. No, you're ATMs, which is kind of Brawly these days, actually. That 300-meter range.
I've got 2 ATM-6s, a Streak SRM-4 in one arm, and then 3 ER mediums in the other. And then I have a tag just to make things easier for myself.
Yeah, that's sort of super helpful. We can.
Yeah, with all the ECM and stealth armor nonsense.
I got movement along the Delta line.
Mr. Lemon, what did those trees do to you?
Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Yeah, it looks like a pretty heavy Delta 3, Delta 4.
Target spotted.
UAV activated.
Target spotted.
We've got an entire, basically most of the team in Delta 4, Charlie 4.
Fuel at 25%.
Target spotted.
Fuel at 0%.
Bring down Charlie as fast as we can.
New target acquired.
I am not going to go that way. I'm not.
Target
The
spotted.
Delta?
New target
Actually, Bravo just
acquired.
dropped.
Thanks.
We can easily get Bravo.
Target spotted.
Bravo's legged. He's also on the other side now.
New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired. Fuel at 25%.
Kind of beginning to turn into that bit from
New
Police
target
Squad.
acquired. Fuel at
Target spotted.
25%.
I'm gonna try to
Spotted.
New target
circumnavigate them
see him,
around
Charlie?
from behind in D4.
acquired. New target acquired.
Hello.
Hey, you guys got room for one more?
Acquired.
Oh, yeah.
In a moment.
Yes, we do.
Logging in.
Sorry about that,
How
Dak.
you doing?
Target destroyed. New target acquired. New target
Target
acquired.
To our right, to our right.
Target destroyed. New target acquired. Target destroyed. New
Target
target
spotted.
acquired.
Quick.
New target acquired.
ETN Golf, Banshee.
Target destroyed.
Nice.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Target destroyed. Left torso critical
Bad.
damage. Heat sink destroyed. Target destroyed.
Ooh, XL. All
New
right.
target acquired.
Target spotted.
Nope, I'm just a walking tag now.
Could be worse.
Yeah.
I'm just a walking tag now, so I'll do what I can. Or nothing much.
Destroyed.
Get you. Yeah.
Good game, guys, anyways. Looks like our remaining target is a hilltop sniper towards Delta 2. High.
Delta 2.
It's either a spider or an Arctic cheetah or
Base
maybe
is
an
being
ice ferret.
captured.
Oh, he's on our base now.
Yeah, that's towards our base.
Well, he's not going to be staying there for very long, I don't think.
That might be unwise, unless he's
He's
starting
high
to get
Echo
things
2.
over
High
with.
Echo 2 heading toward Fox 3.
High Echo 2 heading to Fox 3. Looks like he's got PPCs on that thing.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah, now he's Fox 3.
Bearing on Fox 3, looks like he went low, maybe?
I
Shots
think-
fired towards
Fuel
our
at
Panther, so he's up
25%.
there in Fox 3
Fuel
somewhere.
at 0%. Left torso
Oop, there
destroyed.
goes my torso.
Left arm destroyed. Small laser destroyed.
We can
I
have
suppose-
someone go capture their base, but then after that, let's just all hunt the last guy down. He wants to run away, we want to fight.
Well, by taking his base, you would force him to come to you.
Exactly.
No,
Although by the same token,
there he is.
you have to
Having
put
someone on
a
the base will force him. Ooh.
a spider
One
with a
base.
light PPC and ER PPC.
One
That's
light
what we
and
were doing.
one ER because he can't get enough tonnage and speed for 2.
Target acquired.
You can do triple light PPC and be somewhat fast, or you can try to.
He's going down to, E2 low.
He dropped.
Target spotted.
He must be toasty though.
Target destroyed.
Well done, guys.
Well, there he goes.
That's good.
Excellent job, guys.
That was good.
Excellent fight.
That was good.
Yeah, ATMs are working pretty nicely.
Yeah, if you can get them to work, they are pretty sick right now. Well, I wanted to do a brief recap of that game. And so, like I said at the beginning, I wanted to go into the middle to brawl because I am a brawler. I have short range weapons. But you notice I didn't just jump in, especially when we saw that mech at the beginning around the corner. We did a little bit of pop-tarting, but I didn't just run into the choke point and try to get the kill. We needed to wait, be patient for some more information. UAV came up. The rest of the enemy team started wrapping around the other side, so we shifted. And it worked out really well that they were a little bit timid, and we were more aggressive, and were able to sort of surround them and get those kills in. But it's a really great mech. It's like I said, it's my favorite Hatchetman so far. The AC in the right torso gives you a little bit of range. The LBs, of course, spread, but they do have decent range, so you can do a little bit of pop-tarting with that to get some damage in. And then the small lasers don't have amazing range, but they do get that range quirk. So you get 200 meters, which isn't amazing, but you can still shoot out to about 300 and get decent damage in with them. You can run a decent payload in this mech, as well as decent speed, and you've got those great survivability quirks for brawling. So what you want to do in a brawl is be patient. You don't have to be the tip of the spear, especially if you don't know if your teammates are actually behind you or if they're going to follow you. So be patient, wait for the battle to unfold, get some information going. That's what the UAVs are for. That's what scout mechs are for. Let your traders, your long range guys, your pop-tarts soften the enemy up a little bit. And then when you see an opportunity, you can go in and start carving off weakened components and things like that. But you don't have to be the tip of the spear as a brawler unless there is a coordinated push going on. But oftentimes that coordinated push takes place after the battle has already started to unfold. So just keep that in mind. I'm not the greatest pilot. I don't claim to be, and I do this for fun, not for getting all sweaty. But just keep that in mind. If you can, be patient when you're a brawler. So, well, that was the Hatchetman 5S. Like I said, my favorite Hatchetman. And I would really highly recommend picking up this Hatchetman mech pack. You still have until February 21st, 2023 to do the pre-order, and you've got a ton of time to complete the Hatchetman event as well. So it's a lot of fun, and it's a fun mech. So, well, that was the build. That was the game. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and if you like this kind of content, consider subscribing. Thanks. Have a great day.